All right, welcome back, everyone. We're diving into something pretty cool today, something called Anantasana.
Anantasana.
Yeah, or as it's more commonly known, the sleeping Vishnu pose.
Ah, okay.
We're
Got
going
it.
to be looking at some pretty interesting texts on this, a little bit of yoga and mythology.
Right.
And I'm super excited to have an expert here to help us unpack all this. It's really interesting to me how, like, a single yoga pose can have all of this extra meaning baked into it. We're
Yeah.
talking, like, ancient stories, yogic
Yeah.
principles, even how it relates to our, like, modern crazy lives.
Yeah. It's kind of a bridge, isn't it, between the physical practice and something way bigger.
Yeah,
It's almost a cosmic perspective.
I love that. A cosmic perspective.
Yeah, and it's not just a pose.
Right.
It's like a way to tack into a deep well of stillness within ourselves, I think.
Oh, I love that. A well of stillness. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
So let's start with that cosmic perspective. We've got, like, incredible image, right,
Uh-huh.
of Lord Vishnu, who is the preserver of the universe.
Yes.
And he's resting on Ananta Shesha, who's the infinite serpent.
And Anastasia is so important here
Yeah.
because, his endless coils, they symbolize
Right.
the vastness of existence,
Right.
And he said to hold the universe on his hoods,
Oh, wow.
which is just
It's a lot of weight.
like a level of patience and endurance that's just like mind-blowing.
It is.
And then there's Vishnu just resting peacefully
Just chilling.
upon this boundless energy.
Yeah, it's an image of just pure tranquility, especially when you picture it all happening, like, on the cosmic ocean.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, how does this ancient image relate to us, like, now?
Well, I mean, think about it. The
Yeah.
constant churn of modern life.
Oh, yeah.
We are bombarded with information and deadlines and demands.
Uh-huh.
And Anantasana, I think, both the image and the physical pose, it offers like a counterpoint to all of that chaos.
Right, it's like a refuge.
Yeah, it's like a reminder that even amidst, all this turbulence,
Yeah.
there's this potential for stillness within us.
Right. Yeah, that makes total sense. It's almost like the pose is embodying the myth itself.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the actual practice of Anantasana. So what can you tell us about it? Like, what's it actually like to do this pose?
Well, it requires a lot of focus, right? Because you're balancing on one side and extending your leg and reaching through your arm, all while trying to maintain the sense of ease.
Right, so there's a lot going on.
It's that balance between effort and relaxation that I think really mirrors Vishnu's effortless repose on Ananta Shesha.
So it's not just about, like, physical strength and flexibility. It's also about finding that internal balance as well.
Exactly. And when you find that equilibrium in the pose, it can translate into other areas of your life. It can help you stay grounded and centered, even in, challenging situations. And remember, Vishnu maintains the order of the entire universe.
Yeah, that's a big job.
That's a huge feat.
That is a very big job. That's a really interesting connection. So,
Yeah.
like, almost like you're channeling Vishnu's calmness just by doing the pose.
Right.
So are there other benefits to Anantasana?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, cool.
Like physically.
Yeah.
It strengthens your core, improves balance, stretches your hamstrings and hip flexors.
Right.
But it's not just that.
Okay.
The benefits go way beyond.
Yeah.
Anantasana can help calm your nervous system,
Okay.
reduce stress, even improve your focus and concentration.
Those are some pretty powerful benefits, I would say. It really makes you wonder if maybe, like, we could all use a little more Ananta-like resilience these days.
I think so, yeah.
Right.
And one of the most beautiful things about Anantasana
Uh-huh.
is how it encourages visualization.
Okay.
So as you're holding the pose,
Yeah.
try picturing Vishnu, resting peacefully on Ananta Shesha. And it can be a really powerful way to connect with that sense of inner peace and stillness that we've been talking about.
So we're not just stretching, we're, like, tapping into a whole mythos. That's really cool. It's like the pose becomes a meditation.
It does. It's a reminder that strength and serenity can coexist.
Right.
We can be both powerful and at peace.
Wow. This has been so insightful. I feel like I have a whole new appreciation for this pose.
Yeah, it's a pose worth exploring on many levels.
Yeah.
As you continue your practice,
Uh-huh.
think about how those concepts of balance, resilience, and inner peace might manifest in your own life.
Right.
What would it look like to approach your day with a little more of that Vishnu-like calm?
That's a really great point to ponder.
Oh,
We can all benefit from a little more cosmic perspective in our lives, I think.
yeah.
Thank you so much for diving deep with us today.
Absolutely.
This was awesome.
It was my pleasure.
All right, we'll see you all next time.